Okay, hi everyone. My name is Moiz Ahmed. We have aligned many people for the SpeechX test that is conducted by Genpact, but many candidates are not able to pass the test. I think before you take the test, you need to know the way how the test works, and a little bit of preparation is also required so that you are able to pass the test. Now, just for the benefit of candidates who are going to take the test, we have compiled all the information in the form of a small video. I would request you to please go through this video so that you have, you get to know what are the do's and don'ts of the test, and then this will be helpful for you in order to pass the test. And here it is. So yeah, right. The total duration of the test is going to be for 55 minutes, and it has got 72 questions, and all the questions are mandatory. Okay, so you cannot skip anything there. The assessment you need to take is with the help of a laptop or a desktop, and that should also have a webcam. You should have a good quality of headphone or earphone, and preferably a wide headphone or a earphone with a good web camera and a stable internet connection. You should not attempt to take the test with your mobile phone, either if it is Android phone or an iPhone. Based on our experience, we have found that the mobile phone is not fully compatible with the test, because the test has got questions that needs to be that needs you to record your voice and all. So that's a heavy application. The mobile phone, I don't think, will fully support you, and people who take the test usually fail the test. So I would not recommend you to take the test on the mobile phone, and instead take the test using your desktop or a laptop. Yeah, you have to take the test from a quiet place that does not have any kind of distractions. I think you should lock yourself in the room and tell your family members or friends not to disturb you at least for next 1 hour. Okay, yeah, so you should have a place that is completely free of noise, and it should also be lighted well, and like I mentioned, it should have a good quality of headphones. Yeah, while you take the test, you should have all your windows closed. You should not have any kind of applications open on the test. For example, Gmail. Probably you for taking the test, it is important to have a Gmail, so you can click the open the email where you get the link from the company, and you can start taking the test. But you should not have any other applications like Excel files or any MS Word files. I think you should just close them all and proceed with the test. And yeah, don't shift from one window to another window, and don't copy paste in the test. Now, since this is a test that is going to be monitored using your web camera, you should not have any other person helping you or assisting you while you take the test. uh, no other person should be there while you take the test. Okay, you should take the test by your own self and don't seek any help. Like I said, you should close all the Surface, Zoom applications before you start the test. And you need to be clear and loud when you take the test. See, what happens is the way the test has been designed is that it wants to recognize the voice of the person, and also give you some score on how you pronounce a word. So pronunciation of the words is what the test is looking at. Now, if you are very low in terms of your voice, then the test will not recognize that, and the chances are that it will score you less on the answers which you gave. So you need to be loud and clear when you when you give the test. I mean, there are different sections that requires you to read the sentences and all, so you need to be loud and clear. Yeah, so don't take the test in breaks. So you just sit and take the test in one attempt. Like I said, use a wired headset or earphones, and uh, use that will be helpful. Yeah, so you need to record. You need to have a headphone or the earphones, inserted into your laptop, and then you take the test. Sometimes people don't have a good headset, so what they do is they try to give the test or directly in the laptop. I mean, they don't have the earphones, so they use the laptop mic and record the test. But I don't advise that. So use a wide earphones or headphones. Yeah, you should also ensure that your laptop power battery, you have a power, you have a backup of your laptop. So at least for 1 hour, and it is better to have a power supply in place. Okay, have a power cord and all. Don't just assume that my battery. Don't just assume that my laptop battery would work and help you. We have seen instances where the battery goes down and the laptop shut down. So avoid that. Like I said, you should have a stable internet connection. Okay, and you can also work use a Wi-Fi connection, but the Wi-Fi connection signal has to be strong. Yeah, close all the applications and all to avoid any pop-up messages and sounds. All the audio clips involved in the assessment will be played once, and there are total 5 sections with 72 questions, and the time allocated is 55 minutes. Yeah, in case of the device failure or internet disconnection, candidates can resume the test within the next 25 minutes. Okay. Now this is the test format. There are total 5 sections in the test. Section A, B, C, D, and E, and each section has a separate way of testing the language. So the first section A is more of a practice round. So you will be asked to read a statement loudly and clearly and record it in the system. Okay, so just go through the follow the instructions of the test and record it in the system as advised. So mostly you will have the questions, you will have the statement in italics. You just need to read that sentence and record it in the system. Now section B has got 18 questions, that is read and repeat. So read and repeat means you will have a statement displayed on your monitor. You need to press the record button and read it loudly, and then stop recording, and then you proceed to the next question. Likewise, you will have some 10 questions here. So you read loudly and record every sentence what you read in the system. And likewise, you will have 8 questions that are listen and repeat. So you listen to a statement and then you record by pressing the record button. Whatever you have heard, you need to record it in the system, right? So section C, followed by this you have section C, and this is a 1-minute talk on 3 topics. So you will have a topic that is displayed on the screen, and you will be given some, I think 60 seconds or 90 seconds to listen to those questions, and you need to quickly think about what you want to tell, and then you have to record it for at least 45 seconds to 60 seconds for each question. So it's a very simple thing. You will have a topic given, and you will also be given time to think, and then once you are ready, you just press the record button and start recording the sentences, and then stop recording once you're done. So but try to speak as much as possible. If you just record for 10 or 15 seconds, it will not work. you need to record at least for 45 seconds or 60 seconds. Only then you get some good, you can score some good points or marks on that. Now section D is completely grammatical questions, multiple choice questions, and it has got 34 questions. So you need to be good in grammar. Now the questions here would be mostly related to present tense, past tense and future tense. So there are questions like that will check your knowledge on when to use have, has, had, something like this. So you should know tenses very well. If you know the concept of tenses in grammar, then you will be able to score all the 34 questions here. Okay. So my one more point of what I wanted to tell you here is that you should have good understanding of grammar. Before you take the test, please go to the tenses chapter in grammar book. So Renan Martin is a very nice book that has a very beautiful description of all these tenses. And once you have clarity, then go ahead with this. Okay. Okay, now section E is a very simple section again. So you will have a passage or an audio clip that you will hear, and based on the audio clip, you will have to answer the questions. For example, I'm just giving you an example about Amitabh Bachchan. So the audio clip would say Amitabh Bachchan was born in the year 1942 and he is an Indian actor, right? So once you have heard this audio clip, then you will be having a question on Amitabh Bachchan. Which year Amitabh Bachchan was born? Was it 1942, 43 or 1950? So if you have heard, if you remember here correctly, then you can choose the right answer, which is 1942. So section E checks your memory here. How good are you able to retain your memory, right? So it is all about memory. So you need to remember what you have heard and then answer all these questions. It's a very simple thing. Just remember and try to remember the information that is being told in the form of a passage or in the form of an audio clip, and you can answer the questions. Likewise, this is going to be a 72 questions with 55 minutes of time, and you should not take any help from anyone. The web camera is recording your movements here. If you move here and there unusually, then the camera would sense that you are probably seeking help from someone else, or probably you're trying to see here and there, and it will immediately disqualify you, assuming that this is a malpractice happening here. So please don't do that. Take the test with full confidence. Prepare well before you take the test. Okay. And yes, this is all about the test. So I wish you all the best. Thank you so much. Bye.